system's huge, and this kind of leads nicely into what we've got coming up at Functional Fitness. We are launching our latest and greatest challenge. This is something new. It's called U 2.0.
Play on, it's 2020.
2020.
Roaring 20s.
Add the period in, 2.0. You get it? Nice. So we're doing this one a little bit differently. So first off, it's a partner challenge, and the reason we make it a partner challenge is for that social accountability. You have accountability from the coaches, but we know that peer pressure is probably even stronger.
I'm gonna grab a charger. I'm afraid we're gonna die.
Even stronger than the accountability you might get from a coach. So we have it as a partner or a small group of 3, and that's kind of the core, the starting point. So instead of just asking one question this time for accountability, we're actually asking, I believe it's 6, which gives you a little bit more opportunity. And we have a total point system for this one, which is, I believe it's like 147, 150 points are total in the whole thing, and you only need to get like 137 or something like that to win. So you do have some misses. It ends up being about 80 to 85% compliant, which I think is very reasonable and very sustainable over the long term. Just like any other challenge that we have, we've got the education, we've got the accountability, and we've got everything that we need to help you be successful. We've got lots of different options because we have now the FF24 option. We have the ability to do it on your own. We have the distance option if you want to partner up with a friend,
sorry guys,
a coworker, a family member that's not local in the Redwood area. Ashley just pulled over the phone. We're back. We're still here. If you want to partner up with someone that's not local, you have that ability. We'll have a distance option. But we always get like, all right, why should I do a challenge? Well, one thing about a challenge and why I think so many people are successful with them is it gives you that like start date. It gives you that time to get off the fence and actually start doing it. Then we add in the social component of having a friend or a partner, and we do have prizes at the end, and prizes, anyone can win a prize, everyone can win a prize, as long as you hit the benchmark of points. But it's going to be dependent on your partner as well. You have that other person that's depending on you to be successful, so that you both end up winning in the end. And so we have that social component, which is super, super important. We have that reward at the end, and that can be enough to just like kickstart things. Because I know personally for me, getting through the holidays, my sugar intake typically goes up a little bit, and having a time after that to just like really dial things in. 4 to 6 weeks is a good time to just kind of reestablish new patterns again and kind of get out of this pattern you get into in the holidays. I think that's a lot of it what it is, because a lot of people just stay in that pattern, right? And so if we can kind of break that and now institute some new habits, not necessarily new habits, but reinstitute habits that we had maybe before, and just be more successful with that. So we've got that coming out. Information should be coming out very shortly if it's not out today.
We could talk a little bit about the information. We have some.
Yeah, what haven't I hit yet?
Well, I don't know. I left. Did you talk about how the challenge kicks off on January 19th?
Nope, we haven't talked any logistics. You talk some logistics.
Oh, okay, sorry, I left. Sorry, I wanted to make sure we didn't die, and then I did all this.
You did actually pull us over.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
We went on a roller coaster ride for a bit, but we're back.
Okay, so challenge kicks off January 19th. We are going to have 2 informational meetings. If you are on the fence about the challenge or you are gung-ho, this is for you to show up at. You need to show up.
Everybody. Yeah,
everybody.
Like, you have to show up
at this
in order to do the challenge.
Unless obviously you don't live here and you're going to do the challenge. We don't expect you to show up.
No, but there will be.
There will be a video.
It will be a video that you need to watch, but it is super important.
So you'll have 2 options to show up for this. It will be Sunday the 12th of January at noon, and the other option will be Wednesday the 15th at 6 p.m. Expect these to take anywhere from an hour, for sure an hour.
That you know those dates.
I'm really. You told me once. Coach is the best coach ever.
I told you to bring the wrenches.
And I can't remember to bring the wrenches to work, but I can remember the stuff I got to tell the people.
That's true.
I mean,
continue.
So the meetings are mandatory for you if you're going to do the challenge, but if you're on the fence, this is going to be the best time. You will sign up for the meeting, but you will sign up for the challenge at the meeting. So
Correct.
in the past, we've had some issues on like what add-ons and this kind of stuff. So we're going to try and simplify it for you guys. So when you come in, we can get you set up with the right add-ons. We're going to give you the information you need for the challenge. We're going to review the nutrition. We are going to make sure you're set up for success. We're going to talk about what add-ons we have. So you are like really going to be in the best place to be successful for your 6 weeks in the challenge.
Right. So the meetings are really, really important, which is why we're making them mandatory, just to streamline things, make it easier for you to be able to learn about some of the other cool add-ons that we have for this challenge.
Should we talk about the add-ons?
I think they should be a secret.
No.
You got to show up to the meeting.
I already told some people what the add-ons are.
All right, so we got some fun add-ons. We are adding powerlifting in. So Ashley's going to be teaching people how to get super strong.
So the awesome thing about the add-ons, though, for all of them, the first week of the challenge is the 19th, but the add-ons won't start until the following week. So we want to make sure you get a good week under your belt, you kind of have a routine, and then we'll kick off add-ons. The add-ons will be 6 weeks, so you'll have an extra week of your add-ons the week after the challenge ends. So I think that's important to note, too.
Yep. So we've got the powerlifting one, we've got a nutrition one, where every week we're going to help you kind of set up your plan, make sure that you're executing, and just give you some more guidance around that, and really hold your hand and kind of hold you accountable to doing that kind of stuff. And then the third one we'll talk about a lot at the meeting, but we get the
Oh no, the third one.
the
Nutrition?
done for you stuff.
Oh, no, I think you're
meals?
forgetting one.
When you talked about the nutrition one, the week.
The Run Club one.
Oh, Run Club.
And Vicky's gonna be hosting a Run Club one that will be on Sunday nights at 6 p.m.
Right.
And then barbell stuff will be on Wednesday night, along with the in-person nutrition meeting, group nutrition meeting, which also could be done virtually as well.
Right. So a lot of options to add on some extra activity, because that's going to be a big piece of the challenge. And then the last one, we have a lot of people that are like, hey, can you just come to our house and cook my food for me? No, we can't do that. But we found someone that can. And we also come to the meeting to learn more about how that would actually work. But we're basically simplifying it so we make it as simple and easy as possible for you to be successful.
This is going to be a really fun challenge, guys. Yeah. I've even considered doing it. You do have to have a buddy. I may be looking for a buddy. I have very high standards.
Right, your partner. The partner's huge because they're going to help hold you accountable. And if one partner screws up, you both lose.
Yeah,
and we want you to win.
And that's why I'm going to be very picky. But if you need a partner, I might be convinced to do it with you.
So, I talked about this earlier, but I want to kind of go through the actions that we're going to have in this challenge. So before we had nutrition as one lump thing, like you either were compliant or not. This time we've broken it down into 4 components. We've got breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. So you basically get to answer yes or no to all of those. So if you screw up with one meal, it's just one. It's not for the whole day. And then we also have a workout one. We have a daily workout. And then we also have a lifestyle one that will change every week.
Okay, so about the workout one, do you have to work out every day?
No.
Okay, so let's explain that, because I feel like people have a really hard time marking no on these challenges because they're worried. That is not included into the points, correct?
Yeah, so we have the points all figured out and the workout one isn't an actual workout, we're calling it a movement. So your goal is to get a 30-minute movement session in every day. And so a 30-minute movement session could be a walk, it could be elliptical, it could be a workout at the gym, it could be a bodyweight stuff, but the goal is to get 30 minutes of movement. And so it doesn't need to be full-blown workouts. So I would, and what happens is when we figured all the points, we figured it out about 5 workouts a week, 4 to 5 workouts a week. So the other one's like bonuses, right? So it's a way for you to get back points, maybe if the nutrition wasn't quite as on point as you wanted it to be. But it's all point-based, so it's kind of fun. And then the last component is a lifestyle component that will change weekly. And this is fun things like making sure you're getting enough sleep, like planning and executing, like we've been talking about.
Weird, all these things that we just told you were important, we're going to make you do them in the challenge. Weird, right. Who would have thought?
So it's really for someone that wants to lose weight. It's for someone that wants to get their nutrition back on track. It's even for someone that just wants to kind of just live healthier. It's not necessarily a weight loss challenge because we're not benchmarking weight loss. We're still going to do body comps and all that kind of stuff because we want to see the changes physiologically that are happening. But that
was such a big word.
Physiologically.
I'm very impressed today. This challenge is really about starting your new year off on the right foot.
Correct.
Ooh, that was really hard for me. Sometimes words. So if you are ready to make some changes or get back on your plan, this will be a good place for you.
Good opportunity. Got stuff for everybody. So you'll see a landing page with all the information on it coming out shortly. It will be all over Facebook. And then even if you're unsure, come to the meeting and just like ask questions, see what it's all about. And then if you decide that's the right fit for you, great. You can sign up. So you'll hear more about this in the next couple weeks, but
so be on the lookout on email. And then remember, you won't be able to register for the challenge online. You will only be able to register for the meetings. So show up to the meeting because it is important.
Very important.